is up, my ASMR family? Here's your boy, Christopher Cologne, and I am here with another, just whatever video like this. I got other videos I can make, and I got other things I need to be doing right now, but I'm like, right now for some reason I'm exhausted, so I was just like, you know what, I gotta get a video out for Friday. I'll just do a little bit of rambling, so, but, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I guess what I'll do, I'll start off with this stuff over here. So, y'all know I'm big into supplements and everything. And, well, not all of y'all know. And not all of y'all know that I have a hole in my foot. So, I have a hole in my foot that I've had for 25 years now, on and off. Because I've had surgeries. I've had dead bone taken out, I've had infected bone taken out, and new bone put back in, and everything like that. And in the last MRI I had of it, there was no infection left in the bone, and which means I got rid of it, because in the time that I got rid of the infection in the bone, which is osteomyelitis, I wasn't even seeing any doctors. I was slamming certain supplements, you know, anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. So, but yeah. So anyway, you know, and then I started 3 years ago. The hole in my foot got huge, and I have nerve damage. So, if I had full feeling, there's no way in hell I could walk on it. The only reason why I can walk on it is because I only have half the feeling. Granted, it still hurts like a motherfucker, but it gets to where it hurts so bad I can't walk on it, but it's tolerable. So, and here lately I've kind of been thinking, well, maybe I should let them take it, because they wanted to take it since 2005. So, but I figured I'd just give a little bit of that, since I know a lot of y'all have now started listening since the last time I mentioned that. So, but yeah, but here the past couple weeks, it's been hurting more and more, and it just, especially last week and over the weekend. So, what was it like? I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I started taking oil of oregano. Now this is different than oregano oil, and so I started taking one of these a day. I want to take more just to see, but if you take too much of this, it can really mess you up. Oil of oregano is strong, so, and one of the things that it can cause is it can make you feel like you're burning from the inside out. So that was one of the things I read when I was looking up, you know, side effects of it and stuff. And I really am like, no, I don't want to experience that, because, you know, I have a tendency to experience side effects from pharmaceuticals. So yeah, over the years I have had a tendency to experience side effects from pharmaceuticals, and even though I have the neurological condition and all that, I do kind of wonder if all the antibiotics that I've been on is partially what my problem is, like with my neurological stuff. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I have experienced problems with supplements too. So that's like N-acetylcysteine. I can't take that. That shit threw me into horrible panic attacks. So, but what I'm gonna do right quick, I haven't taken this stuff today, so I'm gonna mix up one of my things that I take, one of my shakes that I drink. So I'm gonna take one of these. But yeah, since I started taking this stuff over the week, since I started doing this stuff again, you know, since like Saturday or Sunday, and now we're at Thursday night, it has helped my foot tremendously. It's still hurting, and it still doesn't look as good as I want it to look, but it's better than what it was. Like, I was debating on going to the hospital and telling them, look, I need antibiotics, but I don't like going to hospitals, man. I don't trust doctors no more. I don't. Like, I have been dismissed and let down and, you know, gaslit and even damn near killed before by doctors. Now, granted, there have been doctors that helped me, and when I got hit by the car, doctors did save my life. So, but good doctors are very, very few from my experience. Now, other people might have experienced other things, but my experience and a lot of people that I've talked to with chronic illnesses, they've ran into a lot of the same stuff I have with doctors, so, in the medical industry. Okay, so I took the oil of oregano. I put the water in that. I put about a little over half bottle of water, somewhere around there, in that glass. Now I break open the capsules for the probiotics, and I put it in there. Now, some capsules are not good to break open. Like, I'm trying to remember what it was. I was watching something last night, and the doctor on there, or it might have been a pharmacist, I don't remember, she was saying, do not crack it open, because if it hits the stomach, if it hit the stomach too fast, it could cause problems. So this is probiotics from Hallelujah Acres, which is a place I used to work. Then turmeric, which turmeric is really good for a lot of different things. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again since we're on this. This tooth right here, for some reason, used to come loose. It would start loosening up on me. I don't know why, but every so often it would loosen up. But I was trying to figure out how to get my teeth to tighten, and I read brush your teeth with turmeric, and it'll help bring the blood flow to the gums and everything to help tighten up the teeth. And I was like, well, shit, that's interesting. I'll try it, because I'm pretty open-minded. I'll try a lot of stuff just to see, just to see how it works. Now, not all the time, but so don't let me make y'all think that I do it 100% of the time, because I don't. But yeah, I'm very open-minded, but I'm very skeptical on things at the same time too. So we got that in there. But yeah, I started brushing my teeth with it, and my tooth, like after a couple days, my tooth tightened back up. So I was like, well, shit. Then I ended up stopping. I didn't brush my teeth with it no more, and then it tightened. I did it again whenever it started loosening up again. Like, I think it was months later or whatever. And it tightened back up again after I started brushing with the stuff. So I was like, well, damn. Okay. So I started using it, in shakes and everything like that. And like, I can tell a difference whenever it'll take a day or two. But now, turmeric they use it pretty heavy in, is it Indian food? Like, not Indian, like Native American Indian, but, like India. Is it India? I want to say it's Indian food. But, and then we have greens. Now, I've seen these guys on, I've seen some of these guys on, like, Facebook and stuff, the influencers that are talking about, they talk about it's okay to eat the processed stuff and this and that, and, talk about don't demonize people for their diet and stuff like that, which which is true. I agree with them on that, and I agree with them on other things too. But then they talk about like greens, like they talk about how this type of stuff is useless. No, it's not. This has been a big, this shit like this has been a big help for me. Whenever you spend years battling medical problems, you learn that you learn a lot of stuff. Like not every brand has helped. Like I've spent a pretty like now this stuff I think came from Ingles, but like I've spent a pretty good amount on money, amount of money on like one thing of greens, and it didn't do shit for me. So yeah, but yeah, for people to say, oh, this shit don't help, this shit don't do this, yes, it does. And it might not do for everybody, because everybody's genetic, you know, it comes down to genetics. Really, when it comes down to it, it comes down to genetics. How is your body, you know, genetically? How is it put together to where it's going to, I can't articulate how I'm trying to say this exactly, but, you know, how is it going to react to different things, you know? Like look at the MTH, look at the oh shit, what is it? MTHFR. I call it the motherfucker gene. The damn it, I can't think of the whole name of it, but it's like a lot of people with that have a lot of trouble. Their body has a lot of trouble processing folic acid. Now, folic acid, if I remember right, is used in the place of folate a lot of times. It's the genetic, not the genetic. It's the damn it, the synthetic. I don't know why that was so hard to get out. It's a synthetic form of folate, if I remember right. Look it up, because I might be remembering wrong, but because we all know my memory. But a lot of people have trouble handling folic acid, and so many things that we eat, like cereals and like especially highly processed stuff like cereals and stuff, are fortified with folic acid. Now they take folate and it doesn't mess them up as bad. So, but yeah, so it comes, everybody's different. Okay, so that's this shit right here, and I'm gonna let you know it's nasty. Yeah. Yeah. I might cut that out. And if I did cut it out, then, you know, but this is ASMR, and I try not to go off on my rants and my beliefs and my outlook on things, because, you know, I'm not a on this side or on that side type person. I try to look at things, you know, I try to look at the holes in things, which y'all should be able to tell that by the way I'm always, you know, talking about analytics and talking about this channel struggling and other channels struggling and other channels blowing up and this and that. I'm always looking for a way. So I'm always looking for an answer, because I question so much. And the more happenings that are happening, the more I'm going to question things. Like, I probably should have went to school for biology and, you know, something with biology and genetics and, you know, all that other stuff a long time ago, but oh well. And another thing I take gel. This is apple cinnamon, so I mix it in with apple cinnamon applesauce, or cinnamon applesauce. So this shit tastes like dirt. But it supposedly helps, and that is probably part of the reason why my foot is doing better. So, okay, now check this, y'all. Okay, y'all know how last year all of a sudden I became gluten intolerant and intolerant to a lot of other things. Well, I forgot what. I forgot what made me do it, but I ended up getting tortillas. Just regular tortillas. Oh, it's because my granddaughter loves chicken and cheese quesadillas, and the gluten-free doesn't taste the same as regular. So I bought tortillas last week, and my ass ended up, I was like, I've been eating a bite or two of stuff here and there with gluten in it, and it hasn't been making me dizzy like it was. So I ended up eating one of the tortillas, and I ended up killing the damn things, and it didn't make me dizzy like it was doing. But the heartburn that I've had 3 or 4 nights the past few days. I think, yeah, it's like 3 nights I've had where I've laid down, and my heartburn was so bad, my heart was skipping beats. So, yeah, it's like last night I started doing it, and I mixed some baking soda in with water, drank a few sips of that, and it calmed everything down. But yeah, since I've started eating stuff with gluten in it, or I ain't gonna say eating, because I'm not just straight up eating everything with gluten in it like I used to. But yeah, so I got those, and I ended up killing them. So I bought some more, but I bought these because for the cooking videos, there's some stuff that I want to try. The apple dipping sauce. I want to do some apple cinnamon tortilla rolls with the apple cinnamon dip on them. So, and I'm gonna try to do some of the I'm gonna try to make some actual dough too. But yeah, so I got that. I got these to do that, and these for my granddaughter's quesadillas. And then I bought 3 green apples for the apple cinnamon tortilla rolls. Yeah, so I bought some more brown sugar because apple cinnamon, the cinnamon goo that goes in cinnamon rolls is nothing but butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So that. And then, just so I don't keep eating the gluten, because even though it's not making me dizzy, it's causing problems with acid reflux and stuff like that. So I got the gluten-free ones. Food sensitivities or food intolerances / sensitivities are weird. They really are. Oh yeah, and I got some vanilla extract for that too. So, but yeah, food sensitivities are really, really weird. But, yeah, y'all, so I think I'm done. So, and if you're wondering what this was, it was, I think, salsa. The salsa was in this, because I'm trying to now this looks like a good job for me. My neighbor, he came in, but y'all probably actually will hear it. But yeah, this right here that I've been trying to recycle more and more. Like, I got a trash can out on my porch that's for nothing but plastic. I'm trying to recycle glass too, because I want to take better care of, try to take better care of the earth and shit instead of trashing it. Earth is our home. So the only problem is, like, they tell you to recycle and this and that shit. No place around here takes glass. So what I'm thinking about doing is finding a glass blower. So, which there's some in Asheville and there's some in Charlotte. I need to call them and see if they'll take glass. Because if they will, I can send it to them or whatever, and I can send them the glass. Because I got a whole damn shelf full now. I need to get that. I need to get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I shook this up. That's what I shook it up in. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get off here and edit this video. That way I'll have it out to y'all on Friday. So y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.